Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. M.K.S again here. I know I mentioned a few videos in the past where I said about being an Italian football fan, but I wanted to make another video about my dreams for Italian football, being an Italian football fan ever since I was quite young. So anyway, I'm going to try and ignore any live comments or anything like that because I want to focus on this list. I know it's another one of my list videos, so as I keep mentioning, I hope someone out there will like this. So I'm going to try and enjoy it. But yeah, so it's a belated video because which I tried to put in the title, but I couldn't fit the whole thing what I was going to say about how I plan to do it on the make this video on the 17th of March because that's Italy's Unification Day, and I only really support Italy for football, but I thought that sorry, as an Italian football fan, I thought I'd make a video about Italians coming together over football. Anyway, I'm going to try and get on with the list. So I'll say these are normally like 3-part videos. In each video, I normally cover 10 ideas to do with whatever the topic is, what I'm talking about. So anyway, I hope someone out there will enjoy this. I'm mainly hoping to share it with Italian football fans. But I was thinking about it as I went for my walk earlier. So anyway, as I say, hope someone out there will enjoy this list. Number one, I hope for Italians to come together and unite together over football. I'll say I wanted to do it on Italy's Unification Day, but yeah, I hope football in Italy will bring people together. I must admit, I only have this quirky thing where I know I'm a bit eccentric, however you pronounce it, but I have this thing where I only support Italy in football, really, not like in other areas, but obviously football affects other areas of life, and other areas of life affect football and so forth. But obviously, unfortunately, with the coronavirus, people haven't been managed to play football, or events haven't been running as they were before, unfortunately, which I think is a bit is one of the sad things about it, obviously. But anyway, sorry. Number one, I'd love Italians to unite together, and people even from the diaspora, which I hope to come to through football, and also yeah, share ideas. Again, I hope to come to that, and I hope for Italy to become the #1 country for football. Secondly, I dream to go to Italy one day and share my ideas. I did ideally, if I was a bit more organised, and also obviously with the coronavirus, it probably wouldn't work. But yeah, I would love to go to Italy and share my ideas about football, like private top secret ideas, and hopefully there'll be quite good ideas in the long run, and obviously that's something to work towards, which would give me a purpose to work towards, that sort of stuff. And yeah, so there's like top secret ideas I'd love to share with Italian football, and hopefully help Italian football to become top, and practice. Obviously, as I say, with the coronavirus problems, practicing playing football is obviously really difficult because of the situation, where you're not supposed to go out and things like that. But I thought of a few ideas. Like I thought in the UK, here in the UK, I don't know about other countries, but they have you're not supposed to be closer than 2 meters apart. So I thought of this thing like the 2 meter challenge, where and you can do it indoors or outdoors, but especially during times like this, it could be done indoors, where people practice playing football indoors, passing the ball to each other and things like that, and develop their own challenges where they play football in triangles. And if you know about football, you probably know a bit what I'm talking about. But yeah, where they practice together and try and stand roughly 2 meters apart, and pass the ball to each other and things like that, especially softball if it's indoors. But I'm not sure if they could go out and play football. But again, try exercises where they don't have to stand too close. But yeah, I love Italians to practice playing football and share ideas together and practice for at least an hour, maybe 2, 3, 4, as many as possible, to become the #1 team for football. 3, I have this mad dream about Italy winning the next 3 World Cups. I mean, considering we didn't qualify for the last one. Again, you'd have to know about football to know what we're talking about, but yeah, I dream for Italy to win the next 3 World Cups, like in 2022, 2026 and 2030. And obviously it's a really ambitious dream, to say the least. But yeah, I dream for them like to practice as much as possible, like indoor, outdoor. Obviously, hopefully when people can finally, hopefully the coronavirus will come to an end soon, and they can like practice and go outside again and things like. But like practice obviously in a safe way, yeah, to enjoy football and things like that. Number 4, again, hopefully to become the most successful country in football, and like share ideas and practice for at least several hours a day, as many hours as they can practice, maybe even like some practice for like 8 or 9 hours, maybe 10 hours, but if that's possible, like, and also the diet and things like that, so to become the number 1 footballing nation in the world, and things like that. 5, another mad dream of mine to do with Italian football is like Italians to prioritize football above almost anything else, like maybe football to be a number 1 priority, like Italians to make, because it used to be really the top, one of the top football countries, Italy and Brazil. So to get back to where it used to be before, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I hope they will work together and see what they can learn from other countries, and generally what they can learn to improve the game and things like that. So yeah, sorry, I think that was point 5 for Italians to prioritize football, and like for the government and the country to come together, and maybe like with both Italy's unification down, that's already gone, but also like from next year, 2021, could be like, and also because of the problems that Italy and other countries face, like problems Italy faces, one of the most affected by the coronavirus, could hopefully help them to come together and like work together, to make Italian football proud and things like that. 6, yeah, I hope for Italians, as I say, to practice playing football as much as possible, hopefully to enjoy it, and also like to be united to try and help Italy to become as good as possible and practice as much as possible and things like that, so we can compete with other nations in football. As I say, for some strange reason, that's one of my goals in life, which are like I think something to work towards, which hopefully will give me a purpose. As I say, I only support Italy in the football, and on that. 7, I dream for God to bless Italian football. I don't know if God will listen to me, but I beg for God, ask for God to bless Italian football and make it number 1 or as good as possible, and like to bless Italy, but only for football, if that makes any sense. Like I often have this like slight joke about being mixed race, so mixed up and all that. So in other areas, like I support African and Asian countries, I'm normally an anti-imperialist, so that sounds like a quirky little thing of mine, but I support Italy because I think I look Italian, so ever since I was young. 8, again, hope for Italians like to love football generally, and especially Italian football itself, and the football clubs in Italy to be more united. I was thinking of making like a video like this for the national team, and also another one one for the club team, for the club teams, and one for the national team. So I might do that if I get a chance, either later today or another time. But as I say, I plan to make it before. So yeah, I hope for Italians to have a passion for football. 9, once again, I hope for Italians to like share ideas and prioritize football as one of the top priorities. Like even maybe prefer for Italy to win the most World Cups, or to be a number 1 in football, more than say making money or things like that. As I say, I hope these points make sense. Maybe they're quite quirky and ambitious ideas. But yeah, to like prioritize football and like to practice as much as possible, and for the government and people in Italy to talk about what they want to do to improve Italian football, and even politicians in Italy have saying what they would do to improve Italian football and help people to play football more. And I think I forgot to say in point one, I'd love to have somehow, if I could do fundraising, I'd love to have everyone in Italy having football and training equipment to play football. Before the coronavirus happened, I was thinking like, and hopefully it will come to an end soon, the coronavirus problems. So it'd be like people could go outside and practice football and like have as much equipment to train as possible. Point number 10, hope to like that Italy will develop youth training facilities to be number one, and also like schools to practice to help children to practice for at least an hour a day, or as many as they can physically practice. So anyway, that was part one of this video. So sorry, that was part one of this list. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too long. I didn't waffle. Hope some of these ideas made sense or will make people think. So I'd love to know what you think about them. I think, and hopefully it won't be too harsh. But so yeah, sorry. Hope someone out there enjoyed this list, and we'll share it with Italian football fans. And look out for part two. Hopefully it was a bit of fun, and hopefully you enjoy it. Peace and love.